Question number 24, Sri Ashok Chavan ji.
Madam Speaker, question number 24.
Amendment is laid on the table of the House.
Madam Speaker, we understand there are more than 80 projects, both transmission and generation, which are facing delays due to various reasons. And a capital around 3.5 lakh crores is being stuck up because of various clearances which are held up. Like the land clearances in some cases, we have environmental clearances which are being held up. And ultimately, if these issues are not tackled by the government in time, we may have non-performing assets worth more than 2.5 lakh crores. I would like to understand from the Minister that do we have anything to address this issue? What exactly is being done by the government to tackle this issue? And could there be a time-bound approach to settle the problem so that the project come up in time?
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Honourable Member has raised a very valid point, and I wish she had assessed the reasons and the time period during which all these problems came up. I think the whole House and all the Honourable Members are well aware that where these land problems started from. I think all the Honourable Members are well aware where these environment problems started from. After all, why would it take years for a plant to get environment approval in the earlier years? And now how does it happen so much faster? A lot has been said in newspapers. In fact, environment ministers in the past have also exposed certain activities because of which environment clearances used to get delayed. And I don't know who would decide whether the environment minister used to decide to give an environment clearance based on technical parameters or it required somebody else to give the clearance. But sadly, that was what this government inherited. Lakhs and lakhs of crores of public money was stuck in these stranded plants. But I'm happy to report to the honourable members through you, Madam, the Environment Ministry has cleared all the backlog of pending applications based on technical considerations, based on what is right and wrong for the country and the people of India. I'm also very happy to say that because of the sincerity of the government to pay the compensation wherever the landowners were losing land, arrange for jobs, we are now finding no difficulty in getting land for the plants. And if I may share with you, Madam, the capacity addition, which used to hover around 70–80% of the targets in the earlier years, in the last 2 years, in 2014-15, we exceeded the capacity addition than what was targeted against a target of 14,988 megawatt. We were able to add 20,830 megawatt in thermal-based power plants. So I reassure the House through you, Madam, this government is committed to implementing projects fast. We have brought out the Uday scheme, which will solve a lot of the problems of the DISCOMs and increase the demand for power so that all these stranded plants can become strong, vibrant operating entities.
Yes, Madam, I asked a very specific reason that the minister has been saying that what they have inherited from the earlier governments. I think every government inherits something from the earlier government. That's not wouldn't be a specific reply. What we expected was a time-bound. I have asked for a time-bound reply that in what period of time all these delays could be sorted out so there is a capacity addition in the country. Nevertheless, I would like to point to another issue. During the period 2008 to 2011, that had a record capacity addition in the thermal power sector. However, recently, a downward trend is stipulated to begin as there is no new capacity coming up and we don't have any much PPAs being signed recently. So I would like to know from the Minister, what step is the government taking to rectify this situation?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honourable Member probably did not hear me when I said to him that we have in fact exceeded the targets in last year, which has never happened in so many years, and which only goes to show that as per the targeted plans are now, all the objectives are being met. As far as giving a specific time frame is concerned, the mess that you inherit is so deep that you have to really go deep to try and resolve the mess. Half the projects were in such a bad situation where loans were given, I don't know under what consideration, many times to promoters without even equity having been brought in. I even inherited plants which were stuck for 6 years after thousands of crores. One hydro project had 9,000 crores invested in Sikkim, which was lying without any work because the state government and the promoters, bankers, all were fighting. This government has sat with all the stranded plants, discussed their issues and has drawn up plans to address each one's issues. As regards the record power capacity addition between 2008 and 11, I would like to inform the honourable members through you, madam, that that is an illusion because it was so ill-planned that you did a capacity addition of a large quantity in thermal power plants, but you never planned for the fuel for those plants. You never planned for the transmission capacity. Now that is the kind of lopsided development priorities of the earlier regime, which is causing the stress to the power sector today. Because there's not enough transmission capacity to South, my colleagues from South India are always complaining of power shortages. Because there used to be a coal shortage, power plants could never run efficiently. I'm happy to inform the members through you, madam, we have focused our attention and prioritized after doing a root cause analysis the problems. Therefore, today there is neither a coal shortage, neither is there a transmission shortage. We have added 71% capacity in transmission to South India. The Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Telangana, Puducherry, there's 71% capacity addition, because of which people in South India today can get cheaper power, round-the-clock power. And, madam, in the next 18 months, Prime Minister Modi has ordered me that we should add another 80% to South India. So in the first 3.5 years, South India, particularly Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, they will all benefit by 3 times more transmission than what we had got in 2014. They will get affordable, round-the-clock power, madam.